I'm back today with the cooking chat. Today we're gonna try to experiment with burgers. This is ground meat that I seasoned and put in a little circle. And then I have also, like, I wanna make wedges, but they kind of look like home fries, so we'll figure it out together. The topic today is gonna be about men. Okay, let's get started. So I'm gonna boil my potatoes for a little bit, and then my mom says coat them in this flour mixture that I have, and then fry them, so we'll see. All right, so in this water, I'm just gonna add a little bit of salt. Not too much though, because there's salt in this mixture. So we'll see. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna heat up this pan and I'm gonna add some oil. I hope this turns out well. This is my first time actually making both things. I just felt for burgers because I was watching TikTok, and there's a girl who cooks. Her name is Cooking with Jai. She's really popular, and she made like turkey burgers, so that was my inspiration. Anyways, so let's talk about men. Me and my friend, whenever we do have discussions about like anything when it comes to guy troubles, we've come to a conclusion that men aren't stupid, right? They're actually very smart. They're very manipulative creatures. Very. I want to stress that. I feel like guys know how they're tarnishing you. I remember actually, like, this is like a quick little story. I think I just turned 17. To give you guys context, now I'm like 25. All right, it's a little bit too hot, so I'm gonna turn it down a little bit because I don't want them to burn. I think I'm gonna put in like 2 burgers at a time, and then I'm gonna put them in this plate. So this is just like really cold water that they're in, just so they don't turn like a weird color. We're only gonna boil them about, I guess, halfway cooked, because we want the frying to be where they actually get cooked. We'll call him Strawberry, right? And I was so not, like, he was, I think, one of the first guys I actually spoke to seriously, so like, I really, really liked him, and he was a little bit older, not a lot older, because I think he was 2 to 3 years older than me, and I really liked him, and I don't know what it was about him that I liked. I couldn't tell you, but I really liked him. Anyways, I don't know, things kind of went left with us. He was always out of town, and I remember one time we hung out, and he was telling me that I was like the best thing, right? And he was saying that he could never cheat on me. He was saying that he could never cheat on me, but then in the same sentence he says, unless I'm OT. OT meaning like out of town. Let's see how the, okay. It's like a little nice crispy crisp. Let me see this one. Yeah, okay, perfect. I was like, what? Like, what do you mean? Like, you're gonna choose me out of town? And he was out of town a lot. So anyways, we lost contact. Or whatever, we finally stopped talking. It was like a really bad for me. Like, for some reason I felt like I needed this person. And then I think a couple of years after, I don't know, somehow we rekindled, and you know, he basically tells me that something happened in his life that was like going to be a change. So like, I knew whatever the thing was that happened in his life, because I don't feel like I need to say what happened in his life, I knew that I didn't really want to be a part of, and we stopped talking, right? So after we stopped talking, he messaged me a couple of times in and out, and he told me that the entire time that we were talking, that he knew what he was doing. He knew that he was manipulating my feelings. I'm gonna finish these off in the oven. So I'm from Toronto, and I find that the guys in Toronto are very I don't know how to say it. Like, you guys are, they're very like feminine. I feel like a lot of the guys, they want women to chase after them. I actually do this thing. It's called Player Club, and there's a girl, her name is Tia Banks. She's a rapper. Okay. So I guess I don't watch the whole thing, but there was a part that they like made a snippet of, and the snippet was her basically saying, oh, like, guys see a girl and her normal is going to STK, right? Like every other week. That's what she does for herself, right? And then you come in the picture and you want to get her jackasses. And then there's this next guy named Daddy Rambo who made a stick out of it. Smoking. Daddy Rambo was basically mad about that, and he's like, oh, so if a guy thinks jackasses is nothing? I don't really think that that's what she was getting at. I think what she was trying to say is that when you meet a woman that is like top tier, and she does a lot of things for herself, right? It's unfair to take her out of her element and then like try to humble her. I'm gonna take these out now. Next one, we'll keep closer eye on. I'm gonna add a little bit more oil. Let me turn on the oven now. Well, I just had a fire mishap, so I'm gonna take these out. And just place them in the oven. So we'll go from there. So when I talk to my girlfriend, she's very interesting. You guys would love her. She's very interesting. She'll be like, men are absolutely aware of everything they do to you. She'll say, like, in their minds, like, we're like just objects to them. We're replaceable in a way, right? Versus me, I'm like, I think it's the individual. Like, I think it's up to the individual. I don't think it's all men. Back on the topic of men just being sassy as well, I think that a lot of guys want girls to chase after them, run after them. They take a girl out for dinner, and then all of a sudden it becomes, oh, what are you gonna do for me? Like, what the heck? And then on top of it too, you guys want girls to be submissive to y'all. Like, what am I submitting to? I'm submitting to poverty. I am submitting to shenanigans. No. For a girl to submit, basically, you need to do a little bit more. So, like, you need to be providing in certain ways. And I'm not talking about providing just in money aspect, but like providing for me emotionally, like being there for me through like everything. I don't know if you guys ever heard the saying, you buy a woman a house, she makes it a home. You guys fornicate and she gives you a baby. Everything you give a woman multiplies. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, I feel like guys in this generation, they don't understand that. Like, if you put in the work for a girl, like, you're gonna reap the benefits. What I learned from dating is you can't give away too much of your power, because a man is only gonna do what you allow him to do. I feel like a lot of men also like just want to waste your time. They get a little kick out of it. And I don't want them to be dry. I'm gonna make all these fries and then I'm gonna plate it and then I'm gonna show you guys what's up. Alright, so those are the home fries. So we're gonna start plating. All in all, I do want to say that men are actually extremely smart. You have to understand that everything they do is calculated and it's for a reason, whether it's to break you or build you, okay? If a man isn't doing something that you want him to do, understand that it's because he does not want to do it. Like, you cannot force him to do anything that he doesn't want to do. Understand that men are intentional beings, okay? And everything they do, there's a reason for it. All right, guys? But yeah, I'm gonna plate it. I am toasting my bun. So we have jalapeno lime, some corn relish, zesty pickles. Okay, now look. Anyway, see you guys next time.